Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the MRO Overwatch Open. Here we're gonna go into the first game, Euphoria Gaming versus EvH. The maps are Eichenwalde, Numbani, and eventually, if need be, Nepal. Of course, I'm not alone, and I'm here with the lovely Adam. Yeah, I saw it. Was already impressed. I'm like, ooh, can you sign my autograph? I'm actually sad I won't see a Bastion because I've seen it so many times in competitive and quick play already. Yeah, well, I can understand the Symmetra as well because you really want to teleport because the spawn is so far away. And we seem to get underway already, and the attack will start soon. Farah and Mercy. Yes. Yeah, very flank heavy team from the red side, EvH, and oh, very quick charge in as well, and they're already on the point. Oh my god, what a massacre this is. Symmetra only really works if you can get the teleporter early, and they failed to do that as there was a very heavy flank and push coming out from EvH, and they already have the first point and will now start to move the payload towards the doors of the castle. Yeah, smart change to do because Symmetra in this stage isn't really helpful, and no, or well, like the shield doesn't help anymore because you already have Reinhardt, and meanwhile the Tracer is already in backline, trying to do some damage, uses ult, but can't get a kill, falls back very smartly. Meanwhile, there's just a lot of damage being traded around. Farah flying around doing some lovely rocket shots. And Tracer again in the back line, not dying yet, whilst May has already died by Anna. Oh, and a big shadow coming out from Reinhardt after being slapped and takes down two enemies. Only one person left who also dies by the hands of Tracer, and that means the second checkpoint already from EvH. Ooh, and Reinhardt being caught out, but Zarya with a big shield to help him out. And even a Zarya shield as well, together with a Farah and a Tracer. Oh my god!
Perfect combo from the Zarya and the Tracer coming out.
I almost feel sorry for them. After such a massacre, 3 ults being used. Luckily for them, the spawn is now really close, and they might be able to change it up and come back in this.
Now it just depends who has the most ultimates, basically. And Soldier pulling out his, but Reinhardt basically blocked completely everything. And now, yeah, the Ana ult, he already used his ultimate. It's not going to be that impactful, but no one dropping it. Only the Zarya. She'll be back in about maybe 10 seconds. Tracer ult coming up, and he's going to be using it on the point to take down the Reinhardt.
Kills being traded around, and now the Mercy ult, very big ult coming in. And now the whole team is back again, trying to kill some more. They get one on the Ana, but can't find another one.
They're still holding it, but one heavy Earth Shatter. And that's going to be basically the end of the game if they can't hold that.
Definitely they push in. And Adam, I just got word from one of my little birds that they might not be able to hear you. Is that correct?
Yeah, they might be. I just rechecked.
Alright,
Might
lovely.
mute it for a while.
Oh, I heard it. It's fixed now, so don't sweat it. We'll be fine. And we're going into the second side of this map, where you've just seen an absolute massacre onto EvH by Euphoria Gaming, who've already shown to be a force to be reckoned with a 4-1 score now in the group stage. And they're now setting up a May, Symmetra, Anna, Soldier and Reinhardt, and one that is undecided for now. Meanwhile, I hear a lot of voices in my ear, and the second round is going underway very soon now. A Torbjorn and a Symmetra, one pick that we were talking about earlier,
yeah,
is now being found.
I expected the Torbjorn to come out. It's basically been improved so much with the buffs he just received with the last patch. I've personally played him a bit, and I won every game with him because
Oh damn!
he I'm not sure if it's just me feeling it, but he charges the ultimate way faster now. Like I got it in basically under 2 minutes, I think, on King's Row, which is pretty hard considering it's only one choke point you'll be shooting at. We also see all the turrets being placed in the back of the first choke just to get extra charge initially. So I'm expecting Sol to be dropping a second turret quite quickly just after it being blown up.
Definitely. And the match is about to start. The guys are coming in, and a lot of turrets there by Symmetra, of course, getting destroyed very quickly. So not a whole lot of charge coming in.
Yeah, Farah doing the exact same flank, but I'm not sure why they're doing this. I mean, they're bound to be expecting the same flank.
Oh my god!
Torbjorn,
Absolute
however,
massacre
going down.
already. Yeah, and the defense also in the flank, taking down the soldier possibly very soon. We just managed to get away in time. And now they have to split their defense. Yeah, together Farah and Mercy, wreaking absolute havoc there.
However, Reinhardt back on the point, protecting his soldier. Mercy healing up the Diva, but she will still be desuited. Now Soldier trying to get down the Mercy, but she manages to hide in the side building. Farah being taken down by the Soldier and the Symmetra. And now the Laser's taking down the Mercy.
Oh my god.
And the first line of defense holds.
I'm actually surprised because I would have seen that fight go the different way after killing the Torbjorn very early on, who has now changed. I'm actually, yeah, I thought it should have been the round for EvH, or at least the point, but unfortunately they weren't able to lay down the DPS needed to kill the soldier. And now they have to regroup and go on the offense once again.
And now the choke, all lasered again. See if they'll be able to push in. Zara trying to push in a bit, maybe just use the shield. They push in together. Soldier already down, Symmetra blows him up with a right click. And now Soldier with the Ana ultimate on him and the tactical visor will basically wipe the whole team and successfully defend a second time.
Yeah, another nice sweep from the side of Euphoria. Oh wait, it's EvH who's defending now, is it?
Yes.
I'm always so confused when I watch it. But they had a very strong defense once again, and now the ult charge for Euphoria is slightly higher. But we'll see if they can actually make it work now.
I mean, what makes this even harder right now is that EvH, even though they could be pushed in, they could be team wiped, they still haven't used a single charge of that teleport. So they basically have an extra life of insurance, even if they all die. And now the Diva pushes in, takes lasers, but they get walled out, so...
Oh, but a quick play coming in now and a huge shatter. Unfortunately, most of the team from Euphoria has already gone past and onto the side, where they found more enemies to fight with. Zarya all alone, and now it's actually quite a split fight, 3 people dying, but as we said before, the teleport is ready and Reinhardt's already back. And now suddenly it's going all mayhem for EvH. Lucio all by his lonesome, and that actually won't work as much. I would have saved it for the next one, as this fight has already gone sour very quickly.
This is basically a problem we've been talking about with multiple teams using ultimates instinctively and not holding them for a next fight. And now basically with 40 minutes left, all they have to work it is 2 ultimates, maybe a third if Zarya manages to get it up, but she's still got 10% more. She will be able to get it up, but they wasted the Lucio and the Zarya. If they had them in the next fight, they could have easily gotten a team wipe off only 2 of them.
Yeah, no,
triple kill coming down for Hitman, and that's basically gonna probably be the point.
And Necron had a huge ult, and now it's hopefully for them the teleporter that will have enough charges, but well, there's a lot of people already on the point. There's only a little bit to go. I don't know if they'll be in time. Symmetra doing a lot of damage, killing the Tifa all by his lonesome, and also the soldier. And now
Visor got 3 people there with Symmetra, and now Reinhardt stuck on his own,
wow.
and that will mark the end of the first round, basically.
The teleporter that the other team needed so dearly was not there for them in the first round, but in the second round it absolutely changed it up. And now we're going to go into the second map, Numbani.
Yes, and I mean, at that point, what would you have basically thought should have been done? I mean, what switch would you have expected to see as soon as they saw the teleport go down?
Well, maybe you'll go to that point and maybe see if you can actually destroy the teleporter, because you've seen how it absolutely destroyed their attack side. If there wasn't a teleporter, they would have easily won.
Exactly, I mean, but when thinking about it, they had a soldier and basically a diva as DPS.
Epic.
How is any one of them going to get to the teleport? I mean, should they have gotten maybe a Sombra or a Tracer to try and sneak in the back? Or maybe even a Genji. Like, Genji can get over the first building with just a dash. So, a bit of adaptation, which I guess is to be desired from the side of Euphoria.
Yeah, actually, like, I was confused because they had so much opportunities to swap, maybe even take a Pharah and a Mercy to go around and wreak some havoc, but they just neglected that possibility and just stuck with what they had. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for them as it did for EvH.
Yeah, basically, I mean, next map we will be going into Numbani. I guess it's a similar map, considering the only difference being instead of 1 choke point, you've got kind of, I guess, 2, because one of them basically is the top part and the main area, and then you've got the balcony and the lower area, which kind of come at the point to kind of the same exit.
Yeah, what
Mostly
kind
I'm
of?
expecting same picks from EvH. I haven't seen much switching around from their side. Anything you might expect that is out of the ordinary in that map?
Well, not really. I don't know how exactly these teams will play out. I think they'll pretty much stick to the same compositions, as you said, and try to push in all together. I don't know how to flank. I don't know how they play usually. I haven't seen a lot of shaking up from Euphoria, and I think they could really improve on that if they have some flanky heroes to go with. Then I hope to see them in the next map, but otherwise I do not see it very well for them. And bless you, by the way.
Thank you. We will be going into a short break just as we get the admin back into the game. So after that, we will be heading straight into Numbani, possibly the last map of this match. So we'll be right back after the break.
Traveling to Numbani.
Yes, indeed. And for those of you wondering what this tournament is, it is the MRO Overwatch Open, as you can clearly see down below. And we've already seen a very convincing map from EvH back on Iconwalder, and here on Numbani we'll have the second one. What are your predictions? Do you expect another stomp like we just had before?
It basically comes down to, I mean, in terms of team formation dates, EvH has been together maybe around a couple months, maybe less actually. Euphoria has been together less, and when you take the actual player levels, I would hands down give it to EvH taking this one pretty quickly as well. I mean, there isn't anyone particularly on Euphoria that stands out, whilst on EvH you basically have different personalities that I know that they can actually have a really good time on the map. So I mean, there's Asphyx top 500, Hitman and Soul have been basically doing miracles in some games. Hitman, with especially with Tracer, he was doing really well, and with Widow, he was basically matching up to one of the best Widows that we've seen in our tournament so far. So I'm going with EvH for this game.
Alright, unfortunately still no real Torbjorn or Bastion coming out, which we hope to see after the latest patch, but we do see an attack coming in already. Some damage being traded out.
And they're taking the lower route.
Yeah.
Euphoria still haven't rotated, only Asphyx. Now a charge goes down on Gunval, but Necron not being healed at all, and Hitman basically on the top, able to do all the damage he wants. No one's actually countering him.
Yeah, they're just chilling out, and the soldiers just doing work from up top, raining down justice, as there is no Pharah in the game right now. He has to pick it up, and a big hook from the Roadhog takes down his twin brother, and it means a very good fight early on from the defensive side. Hitman still just standing on top of the balcony doing a lot of damage.
We can see, like, with all the damage he's done, he's already gotten his tactical visor. I mean, that's basically a guaranteed defense.
Yeah, and Anna already has her ult right now, and that means they're really well on track to hold off another push, whilst EvH is now trying to go up top. Wait, Euphoria is going up top.
I mean, they've already gotten 3 ultimates, almost the 4th, almost the 5th.
Oh!
And now he's hooking up that. And he's already got his whole hog. He will throw it out, and 3 people, but he will go down. Shield a bit far back from the Reinhardt.
Yeah, 2 kills though, but the counter whole hog is coming in now, and a big shadow to stop it all. And it's being reset, but the tactical visor has been used. 1 kill from that, and Anna actually going ham. Who says she's support? She doesn't understand that. And that means another fight won by the defensive side, but more ults now from the attacking camp. They're regrouping now and preparing themselves to take down the enemies and take the first point.
I mean, again, with 4 ultimates, almost 5 charged up for the attacking side, they need to combine them properly. I mean, we saw in the last match, we saw ultimates going out 2 by 2, or even like...
Oh, Shadow being blocked, and oh my god, lovely wombo combo, and a lot of damage being done already. Lucio doesn't do a lot of...
Uncontested, still shooting from across the map.
Yeah, and the Lucio ult from Euphoria didn't do much, as there was just such an onslaught of damage coming in on EvH, from EvH. And the counter ult's coming in late, but doing work. Now the attack has been reset, and only 1 ult, maybe almost a second from Zarya on Euphoria.
We just saw the Roadhog hook fix basically come in for Hitman.
Yeah, 2.0.
2 seasons ago he would have been dead. Now he can
Yeah,
actually survive.
I'm still confused. If I play Roadhog, I want to see them being pulled through, but when I'm playing against him, I'm just so happy they fixed it. And he's doing a lot of damage, but the Xayah ult and also a nano boost coming out. Shatter again being blocked. And first kill coming in from EvH and the third as well. And it's actually a wipe. Only Xayah left, should probably suicide to group up with the team, but still survives after being booped off by Lucio. 20 seconds left. And the time is ticking down.
The nano boost was kind of iffy considering. I mean, they needed to use it, but he put himself in a position where he could have been booped off, and he did. And then it basically just ends up being like, does he want to survive or does he want to actually use it to do damage to people? Whereas he could do damage to people.
Roadhog with a lovely hook and now a nano boost to counter as well after the first kill has already been taken. Gunfield takes down the second kill and Zambu also takes down Lucio. And eventually the only person left is Mercy. And what can a Mercy do? Not much. Overtime is ticking down and that means the first round over in favor of EvH. An absolute massacre again. EvH just showing why they are here and doing so well already.
I mean, once again, I'm seeing a bit doubtful picks coming out from the side of Euphoria. I mean, would you have wanted to see the Pharah that late in the game?
No, like the round was already over, and then they decided, well, maybe we should change now, and then it was already too late. So I think they really, well, ruined themselves again with that, because they had a lot of opportunities to change before, because they had like 2 or 3 attacks very early on that failed. So they could have already like changed up if they wanted to.
Yeah, and I mean in the context, in the position they were, they picked the Pharah, which will have no ultimate charge. They picked against a soldier, which will have ultimate charge. It's a bit maybe wrongful thinking in my opinion. They're kind of trying to grab onto straws to see what will work, whereas you would have expected them to have prepared something that they know they can play against this team. Now on the defensive side, we're actually seeing Bastion.
Finally, I'm actually so intrigued to see him play. But he's actually going on like the first roof, seeing if they're gonna go upper, then he'll destroy them. I would probably put him
how they
a bit more back.
His turret form, I mean, it's gonna help. I mean, he's now basically a tank buster, whereas his actual recon mode is more of an actual dueling kind of mode, so to speak. But again, soldier on the far side, same way Hitman used it. Now with a Mercy, might actually, I would have maybe put Bastion in that position in this case, because he's a bit more unreachable, whereas the only way they can get to him right now would be with the Widow.
Oh, but the attack is coming in and they're actually going to go upper straight into the Bastion after Widow already takes down Soldier. Bastion goes off and a lot of damage coming out. Hitman already has 2 kills in this round. Symmetra takes down 1 in return. Meanwhile, the Reinhardt is also doing some work. And Widow is doing damage from the side. Takes down Symmetra as well. While Zarya is still just chilling up side. Trying to deal with the defending players from Euphoria. Can't find any and can't be killed yet. Hitman eventually dies after killing a 4th player as well. And the attack is a bit, well, clustered and a bit chaotic right now. Both Reinhardts go a different way, but only Gunfeld gets a kill. And they have 3 kills to begin with and already have a very big lead this fight. And will surely take the point now. EvH is showing so much dominance in this game already. The first attack they do, it's very clustered, very chaotic, but they eventually make it work. And that means the match is complete. 2-0 for EvH versus Euphoria.
I mean, this was an expected outcome, basically, as we said. It's a bit iffy when you see a team that is not adapting to what the enemy team picks, whereas, I mean, they didn't change a single pick except for the Bastion from what they had prior. I guess they could have made improvements, but there's always going to be that slight skill gap that's just not gonna do it for them, basically.
Yeah, I almost get the sense that Euphoria was playing like more comfort picks, and hoping that it would